Welcome to Yogaxpress, the mobile stretch clinic that takes yoga to the people. As you can see, we have a full house today, and in a few minutes, I will present each one of our wonderful participants to our viewers out there. That's 3.5 million viewers are going to see some wonderful workout and some great stretches right here on the mat in front of the camera so you can join us. Before I do that, a little bit of housekeeping. This program is called Yogaxpress. I'm the host for this program. My name is Banu Suresh. And Yogaxpress airs Monday through Friday, 1:30 in the afternoon. That's 1:30 Eastern Time on Time Warner 57, RCN 84, and FiOS 35. This is a preventive healthcare program. So what we do is we practice a simple sequence. We actually workshop a simple sequence of 48 basic common denominator stretches. They're all low impact stretches. Each one of us may be at different points in each of these stretches. We all have our strong favorite postures. In fact, whichever posture that we are very comfortable in inevitably becomes our favorite. And isn't that true, ladies? It does. When you feel very comfortable, you enjoy it, and that becomes our favorite. And we have a postcard. For viewers at home, we have a lot of support for you. We have a website, yogaxpress.com. It's a content website. That's YOGAXPRESS, yogaxpress.com, and a blog, yogaxpress.blogspot.com. We also have a fridge magnet for you. But remember, we don't give these out free anymore. You have to come on the show to get a copy of the postcard, a fridge magnet, and we will also give you a copy of my third title, which is called Yoga Secrets, which is basically, it embodies the 48 plus concept. 48 plus, like I said, is a series of 48 simple common denominator stretches. They're ailment specific, and they are as simple as we can make them. Some of you may want to go deeper into the stretches. Some of you may want to stay where I am, and I'm quite happy. The point is you should feel that stretch, because when we stretch, we release endorphins. Now for the big moment you've all been waiting for. You want to know who are all these wonderful participants right here. I'm going to start from my extreme right. We have Nicole Christman. Did I say Christman? Is that right? Okay. Nicole, thank you for being here. Would you tell our viewers, you've got about 10, 15 seconds. Tell us what you do. They want to hear your voice too, so tell us a little bit about you.
Okay. I'm an actress and dancer, and I currently live in Philadelphia, and I'm interning with the Crush Dance Company as well as dancing with
Actually,
the
you can even talk to us. Tell us.
Okay.
That's fine. I know, it's my mistake. That's fine. So you live in Philadelphia?
Yes.
You came here all the way for this program?
I commute here a lot.
Thank
it's only
you.
An hour and a
Okay,
half train.
Oh, that's right. Yes, but thank you. I appreciate that. We all appreciate that, and I think we all go through a lot of hurdles to get to where we want to be. Yeah. So you chose to be here. You wanted to stretch with us. Appreciate that you're here. Thank you, Nicole.
Thank you.
Den has been with us in a few episodes before. Den, thank you for coming back. So you safely qualify as a yoga addict. We have another yoga addict right here. Tell our new new participants what you do.
My name is Denden Gurmai, and I'm an actor, and I do improv comedy, so I get to play at the Pit. But right now, I got hired to be the main hero for a book called The Guardians by JB. I get to be Shinto chosen, and in her world, there is a lot of meditation, and they use natural sources for light and energy. And I mean, yoga is fantastic. I mean, it's a great way to be healthy, all around healthy, not just,
From
you know,
inside
it's
out.
not just,
So you're getting your practice for your new role right here on the mat. Wonderful. Wonderful. Thank you for coming back, Din.
Thank you.
Kimberley Shoniker, right here to my immediate right. Kimberley, tell our new participants, why are you back here? I know why you're here, but tell us.
Well, I'm back here because I had so much fun the first time. But as well, I have one of those stressful days going on today, so I'd like to take a couple of moments out for myself just to relax and become present.
Absolutely. This is me time, right?
This is selfish me time.
Well done. Wow. And it's selfish in a nice way.
In a
we
good
all
way.
need. That's right. We all need a little bit of your time. Glad you're back. Thank you for
you.
coming back. Josiane, my dear, this girl to my immediate left who's hiding in the back has been with us in many episodes before. Josiane, tell not only our viewers, also our participants, you haven't met most of them. You met Maria last time.
We were here together
But tell the rest of us what all the crazy things that you do.
Well, I've done belly dancing, taekwondo, aikido, boxing, sailing, and I play bridge.
Every Thursday. Josiane will not sacrifice anything for bridge. Even yoga cannot bring her here. She's a bridge addict, but she's also a yoga addict. I've seen you. I've seen you do that. But I'm so glad you're back here. Josiane's common denominator, if I have your permission to say, for all of these activities, the ones that give her the adrenaline rush, is yoga.
Yes.
Because yoga gives her the endorphin high to help her keep that adrenaline
It connects
flow
everything
at the
together.
high. It brings her together.
Yes.
I love
It
that. I
connects
love the way
everything together,
That's right.
absolutely.
Connects everything together. That's what I want our viewers at home to do. Think of our program as a little link in your chain of fitness practice. We are not asking you to replace anything that you already do so that you can come on the show or watch us or stretch with us. If you're seeing a doctor, please keep seeing your doctor. You may be missing out on a really good-looking doctor out there. You don't want to do that. If you're seeing your chiro, if you're seeing a chiropractor, please keep going there. When your chiro bills get really high, come here. It's free. And whatever you're doing, let's say you're practicing Pilates, you're going to other yoga studios, please keep doing what you're doing. We do not believe that yoga is an alternative therapy or an alternative science. I really personally feel it should be a complementary therapy. It should be in addition to, not instead of. Having said that, let me move on to Maria Rodriguez. Maria, thank you for being here. You were
Glad to be here.
The last time. It was wonderful to have you. Tell our viewers and us.
Well, for the new folks that are here today, I work for the Department of Education, which she don't likes me saying that all the time.
No, I'm fine. Maybe your department may not like it.
I'm a coordinator for an after-school program from K to 5. I'm also acting, and I'm also a model. I do modeling, mostly promotional work. So I'm out there into the business whenever they need for lounges, a new, singer that comes out. So, I'm into that. And I also am a very great dancer.
Wow, I love that
And I'm
confidence.
here because I want to receive the positive energy from yoga and take away the negative and be able to breathe and take out all the stress. And I love being here. And I met Banu, and I like this. It's my time, even though I get time at home, but this is like really more, for me.
Yeah, well, think about it this way. We are sharing all this positive energy, so it's multiplied. Anything good, when you share it, multiplies that many times. Anything negative, when you share it, actually becomes less when you share it. So good or bad, that's why women tend to share all their emotions, and that's why we don't go crazy. Men, sorry, Kenny, men sometimes do get stressed out, but women try to take it out and, get it out in the open. That's important. Glad you're back, and I think she's absolutely right. When you see her move, you'll see the dancer in her, and Josiane too.
Oh, wow.
To Maria's left, we have Tzena Nicole.
Yes.
Tzena Nicole, tell us a little bit about yourself.
I am an actor also. I mainly do Shakespearean stuff, so I'm a member of the Hudson Shakespeare Company. You know them. And we work mainly in the summertime doing shows in the parks in the tri-state area, but we also go into schools during the year and work with children, helping them understand Shakespearean texts and things like that. Right. But I also, my next passion is samba dancing. So,
Wow. Oh my God. We should have
so this for me is a way to stretch physically as an actor, but also to make myself a little bit more limber and comfortable when I'm shaking on the samba. It's true.
Right.
It's true.
So you're getting your practice here, and you're sharing your wonderful stretches with our viewers and with us. So great.
Yes.
Thank you for being on the show.
Thank you.
We have to Tzena Nicole's left, we have Alyona Vasilenka.
Yes.
Right.
Thank
I
you.
did get it right. Alyona,
Right.
please tell us about yourself.
Hi guys, I'm Alyona. I'm originally from Belarus, and I just moved to Canada, to New York from Canada 2 months ago. I am a fitness model and a holistic nutritionist, and I started doing yoga 10 years ago or so, 9 years ago, because I had 2 car accidents and my back was very much injured. So that was a way for me to prevent further, injuries and contain myself in a stronger shape. And I'm definitely interested to do yoga also for flexibility, because that's not one of my strong points. But in 10 years, I could see tremendous improvement, within myself.
You can
so
feel it,
yoga is not like a destination, it's a journey.
Exactly.
And so, for me, it's like hopefully a lifetime journey.
Absolutely. That's beautifully put. Very nice.
Thank you.
Well, thank you for being here, Alyona. I really appreciate that all of you have come here in spite of the cold weather out there.
Yes.
For our viewers who are watching us at home, please know that all these wonderful lights and the decorations were all set up by our facilitator, Kristen Kofa, and our studio manager, Richard Spezial. He doesn't allow me to say his name, but it's all right. I don't think he's nearby. We have our director, Anne-Marie Offa, in the control room, and we have Kenneth Ryan on cameras. Kenneth is going to get some beautiful shots of us. Kenny, we've already seen what's on the monitor, and we like what we see. So that's great. That's great. What we're going to do for our viewers, since this is the first episode that we're taping today and tomorrow, between today, tomorrow, and the day after, we're going to be doing 3 separate episodes. Today, we're going to focus on the sun salutation with a twist. I think Josiane's familiar with that. Most of you are familiar with the sun salutation. Now, you do know that sun salutation actually has different adaptations. There are different ways of doing it. There are little variations. There are 3 or 4 different types. So we're going to take the one that already has 8 postures, 8 plus 4, and we're going to add 1 more, because what we figured out, the only muscle group that the sun salutation does not target are the obliques. So I just put 1 in, and we have a full workout. So if you want to do the sun salutation 108 times, you've got your exercise. You've got your workout right there. We're all going to stand up. Let's stand up. I think it's about time. Our blood is going to freeze. Okay, let's shake out our legs, make sure we're nicely warmed up. Sun salutation is also a great warm-up if you're only going to do 1 or 2. And we're going to workshop each of these postures, starting from the first through to 9 plus 3. So let's stagger ourselves. Why don't we do this? Let me come back. Kimberly and Josiane come back. And Maria, would you go back?
have no space
And
for that,
Alyona,
so-
you can go back. And Nicole.
Maybe she.
Tell me your name again. Hold on. I want to make sure. Tzena Nicole.
Should I come forward or back?
No, I think.
She's taller, so maybe she could go back and I go
No, it's not
forward.
that. We want to just make sure we stagger out. Okay, you know what? Just make sure. We'll work it as we go. That's fine. Okay. Heels together, toes slightly apart. When we start hitting each other, we know what to do, right?
Right.
Toes are slightly apart. Chest is out. Legs are together. Knees are together. Your legs are nice and straight, but not tense. Close your eyes just for a moment and feel which way you're swaying. Are you moving to the left or to the right? Just hold your posture just for a few seconds. Now take a deep inhale. Exhale. Open your eyes, and if you think you're swaying to the left or to the right, try and keep yourself in the center, because that is what it's all about. It's about feeling centered. And just so our viewers also know, yoga is not necessarily only about being flexible in body. It's about flexing your mind. It's about thinking positive. So we're all going to visualize ourselves in this posture. Okay, we're going to start with our hands up. So inhale, bring your arms up to shoulder height, palms facing down. Keep inhaling. Take your arms all the way overhead, palms facing in. Clasp your palms in any manner that you've been taught. Just make that connection. And I'm going to intertwine my fingers. Some of you may have your index fingers and the thumbs out. That's fine. One way or another, what we are doing is, I like to think of this as a lightning conductor. We're taking electricity from the atmosphere. We're taking all that and charging our bodies. We're going to exhale and fold from the hip with a nice straight back. Exhale and fold. Now this is going to be the tricky part, because we have to take our legs back. So I'm going to come forward, Hold your position, not your breath. Very gently, take the left leg back. Curl your toes in, dip your hip, bring your chest out. It's okay. I guess there is some kind of a muscle association that insists you shouldn't bring your knee ahead of your toes. In yoga, we take a few liberties, but in case you're concerned, you can wiggle your right foot forward just a little bit. Make sure you bring your chest out, dip your hip, bring your hip down as close to the floor as you can. Very gently now, place your left knee on the floor, on the mat, uncurl the toes in your left foot, and let's come back just a little bit. Now, your right knee is out. Inhale, raise the left arm up. Exhale, dip your left elbow over the right elbow. Place the right palm over the left palm. This is the little twist in the sun salutation we were talking about. Inhale, let's come back up. Place your hands on the floor beside your right foot. Curl your toes in the left foot. Very gently take the right foot to join the left foot in the back, and make sure your heels are on the floor. This is mountain posture. When we go into the second round, I'll try and name each one of these. For the moment, just follow us. Take a nice deep inhale and exhale. Now we're going to inhale and bring our left foot between our hands. Inhale and come forward. If your left foot doesn't come all the way forward the first time, just wiggle it forward. And then dip your hip and gently place your right knee on the floor. Uncurl your toes in the right foot. And let's come back just a little bit. Make sure you inhale nice and deep. And exhale. Left knee is up, right arm goes up. Inhale. Exhale, dip the right elbow over the left knee. Place the left palm over the right palm. Raise your left elbow and look up at your left elbow. Good. Hold. When we say hold, it's hold your position, not your breath. Remember, in yoga, you never hold your breath unless you are in that breathing technique called alternate nostril breathing with something called kumbhak, and we'll talk through that another time. Inhale, come out of that. Place your hands, your palms on the floor beside your left foot. Curl your toes in your right foot. Take your left leg back. This time we're going to bring both the feet forward, right foot first and then the left foot. Inhale, come forward, and then bring the left foot forward. Hold on. Clasp your palms together. Keep inhaling, keep your back nice and straight, and let's come up. Exhale, bring your palms in front of your chest. And relax. Bring your hands down. This is one round. We workshopped each of these postures. Maybe we held it about, 10 seconds, 5 seconds each. At home, if you're in a rush, you could just go through the whole thing like a dance motion, and you would do the whole cycle in 30 seconds flat. When you do one side, it's 30 seconds, and then when you do the other side, we have another 30 seconds. We've got a minute to go, so I think we should be okay to do another 30 seconds. This time we're going to start off taking our left leg back first, but let's get through this. Okay. Palms in front of your chest. We're going to do the other side. Inhale. Bring your arms up all the way overhead. Exhale, fold from the hip. Keep your back nice and straight. I'm going to waddle over a little bit to the front of the mat. And then take your right leg back. And then let's look up very gently. Equestrian posture. Gently place your right knee on the floor. Uncurl your toes. And then let's come back just a little bit. Left knee is up this time. Inhale, the right arm up. Exhale, dip your right elbow over your left knee. Place the left palm over the right palm. Look up at your left elbow. Inhale, let's come out of that. Place both your hands beside your left foot. Curl the toes in on your right leg. And very gently lift your right knee off and take the left leg back. Keep breathing, keep exhaling. This time we're going to bring the right foot forward. Inhale, bring the right foot forward. And bring your chest out, dip your hip, And very gently place your left knee on the floor, on the mat. Uncurl your toes, and let's come back just a little bit. Inhale the left arm up. Exhale, dip your elbow, left elbow over the right knee. Place your right palm over the left palm. Look up at your right elbow. Inhale, let's come out of that. Place both your palms beside your right foot. Curl the toes in on your left foot. Lift your knee off the mat and bring your left foot forward. I'm sorry, did we skip a step? All right, okay. Okay, you're all, if all of you did that, go back. It's me. She's good. Okay, exhale. Exhale. Then that was me. Thank you for reminding. Now we're going to bring both the legs forward. Right leg forward first, and then the left leg. Palms together. Inhale. Come up with a nice straight back. Exhale and release. Because it's a small studio and a big group, we're not going all out, but I noticed that some of you, that's a dancer, and you came out very gracefully. That was beautiful. Kenny, how much time do we have?
7 minutes. 7 minutes.
We have 7 minutes. I thought you said 1 minute. Oh, I'm sorry.
On camera too.
Oh, okay, that's beautiful. Okay, good. Now we can actually workshop a few other things, and that's why we rush. And okay, no excuses. I did forget the mountain posture. Forgot to take the leg back. But for viewers at home, I want you to understand the sun salutation can have many different variations. You could have 5 plus 7. No, 7 plus 5. That's 7 postures plus 5 repeats. You could have 8 postures plus 4 repeats. The total number should always come to 12. Having said that, sometimes it's difficult to remember what comes after each of those postures, so I use a little trick. I think of one person for each of those postures. So if you have one person, just think of that person. Of course, having said that, sometimes the order. My mother comes first, my father comes second, my son comes third, my husband comes fourth, and my husband wants to know why he's not third. So, you may have a few issues. Don't tell anybody about it, but think of one person, and that person gives you the positive energy. Since we have another 6 minutes to go, would you folks be okay to do the sun salutation a little faster, and we'll just move quickly? Okay. And if I do forget, please feel free to correct me. Go back in the way we have just been doing whenever we did it correctly. And let's move on. Okay, heels together, toes slightly apart. This time, let's start with our palms in front of our chest. Inhale. Take your arms all the way overhead. Now, keep your knees together. Tilt your pelvis just a little bit. The studio lights are a little bit bright, but that's okay. Exhale, fold from the hip. With every stretch, with every move, think of one person who makes you feel very positive and happy. Now I'm going to have to come forward just a little bit so I can take my leg back. Very gently, place your palms on the floor, take the left leg back, and this time I'm going to vary it just a little bit. And then take the right leg back. Let's come in mountain posture for now. This is the one that we did not include earlier. Hold. Make sure you feel a beautiful, delicious hamstring stretch in the back of your legs. While we're in this position, this is also considered a bit of a rest position. You might as well know the sun salutation by itself targets 8 common ailments. And you'll see as we are stretching with our viewer over here in our studios, viewers at home, follow us, but also understand when we raise our arms, it's opening up our chest. So the pectorals and the intercostals get a beautiful stretch, including the diaphragm. So what we're doing is enhancing lung power, and that's good to help prevent asthma. We fold over in this mountain posture, gives the pancreas a chance to do their job. So you're giving it a lot of freedom, a lot of movement. Okay, we're going to inhale, bring our right foot forward. Inhale, bring the right foot forward. Now again, this is a good chest opener as well, but it also is a beautiful compression. Let's very gently place our left foot on the floor first. Toes are curled in. Now uncurl your toes. Let's come back. Now when we come back, we're just going to hold it for a few seconds since we have the luxury of some extra time. Please understand, the more you dip your hip closer to the floor, not only do you get a wonderful quad stretch in your upper left thigh, you're also getting a bit of a hamstring stretch in the back of your right leg, and you're getting a beautiful lower abdominal massage against your upper thigh. So that's great for, guess what? Constipation. You're massaging your lower abdominal region. So we need to, if we understand what each of these stretches, how each of these stretches helps us, it makes it easier to acknowledge them.
3 minutes.
Okay, great. Inhale, right foot is up, left arm goes up. Inhale, exhale, dip your left elbow over the right knee. Place your right hand over the left hand and look up at your left elbow. Inhale, let's come out of that. Place both your hands on the floor. So is it the mountain posture, girls? Okay, let's do that. We'll take our left knee off of the floor, curl your toes in, take the right foot back. This is a wonderful rest posture at the same time. And while we are here, since we have another couple of minutes left, the posture that we actually added on, the abdominal twist, may be considered also very good to massage the lower abdomen, but also it's wonderful to reduce the waistline. I don't know about the rest of you. I know you guys are very slim, but I know I would be happy to lose a few inches. So every time we go into a twist, what we are doing is not only massaging the obliques and stretching the obliques on one side, we're also making sure that we get all the stale blood out of that region, and then when you come out of the twist, fresh blood rushes in. Let's inhale, bring the left foot forward. That was a deliberate hold of that posture because it's also a good rest posture. Place your right knee on the floor, uncurl your toes on the right foot. Let's come back just a little bit. Not too far back because I want you to feel the massage of the lower abdomen on the left side on your upper left thigh. Let's dip our hip. You should feel a delicious stretch in your upper quads on the right leg. Now, left leg is up. Inhale, raise the right arm. Exhale, dip your right elbow over the left elbow. Place the left palm over the right palm. Look up at your left elbow. And hold. I cannot stress this enough. Every time we say hold, it's hold your breath. Not hold your posture, not your breath. Inhale, let's come out of that. Let's go back into mountain. Did we do mountain twice? No, bring the right foot forward. Let's bring the right foot forward. Curl your toes in. Yes, we are being timed out, so this is beautiful timing. Keep exhaling. This is also great for sciatica, by the way. It stretches your hamstrings and the sciatic nerves in the back of your legs. Inhale, bring your palms together. Keep your back nice and straight. Keep inhaling. Let's come up. Exhale. In respect of the space we have, we're going to come straight down. Palms in front of your chest. Beautiful. How does that feel?
Great.
Wonderful.
While they still have their titles going, let's sit down, relax. Tell me how you feel and tell our viewers, is there any way, anything they can... Just speak. Keep speaking, anyone.